The AMG EQS 53 is designed specifically for auto fans who want a blend of cutting-edge electric mobility in an opulent setting, together with sportiness and nimble driving qualities. This car is evidence that Mercedes-Benz continually advances electrification via its sub-brands. But what makes this car so special? What features does it have? With one motor each at the front and back axles, the powerful electric drivetrain offers a completely variable AMG performance all-wheel drive. This distributes drive force to the road as efficiently as possible under all driving circumstances. The base model has a maximum motor torque of 950 newtons and a maximum total output of 658 horsepower. The maximum power may reach 761 horsepower in race start mode with the AMG Dynamic Plus package. When the battery charge level is at least 80%, the new Mercedes AMG EQS 53 sprints from 0 to 100 km an hour in 3.4 seconds. And in its base configuration, the AMG EQS sprints from 0 to 100 km an hour in 3.8 seconds, and it can only go at a top speed of 220 km an hour. As we all know, Mercedes-AMG vehicles have always represented emotion. The distinctive AMG driving experience has always had an essential role in the car's sound. This will remain the situation in the future. The EQS 53 gives electric driving a brand new, intensely resonant sound. Its sound system employs unique loudspeakers, shakers, and a sound generator to provide a distinctive sound experience in two versions, authentic or performance. This unique AMG sound experience is produced inside and out with a tone and strength corresponding to the driver's preferences, the selected driving mode, and the current driving situation. When it comes to the front and rear axles, AMG-specific electric motors, they are permanently excited synchronous motors. The power and torque statistics already show a clear emphasis on performance. The Mercedes-AMG electric motors also exhibit a perfect harmony of increased power, economy, and noise comfort. This is made possible, among other things, by additional windings, greater currents, and novel actuation using inverters with custom-written software. This permits faster rotational speeds and hence more power, establishing benchmarks notably in acceleration and top speed. Interestingly, the EQS 53 has a particularly powerful electric motor at the rear axle. The six-phase design, based on two windings with 3 phases each, is a significant factor in this. The stators ensure a very strong magnetic field with move-in winding. Additionally, the thermal concept that is extremely durable enables repeated acceleration movements with continuously good performance. And despite having a very dynamic power delivery when accelerating, the new Mercedes-AMG EQ53 also excels at energy recovery during braking. And through switches on the steering wheel, the driver can change the amount of recovery in 3 stages and receive situation-specific assistance from the ECO assistant. One can also use combined braking up until a complete stop. Interestingly, using the most recent lithium-ion manufacturing techniques, a strong 400-volt battery was created for the new Mercedes-AMG EQS 53. The cobalt concentration has been lowered to 10%, and the optimal active material now contains nickel, cobalt, and manganese. Compared to earlier upgrades, the new generation of batteries has a much higher energy density. It can also charge devices faster. And that's not all. There is another new feature, with the ability to upgrade the battery management system over the air. Something else advantageous about this vehicle is the substantially quicker charging periods of the new battery generation. It's absolutely stunning. The battery can be charged at quick charging stations with direct current using up to 200 kilowatts, just as its Mercedes EQ sibling. In this instance, power may be topped up in only 19 minutes for up to another 300 kilometers. Thanks to the onboard charger, the electrified AMG can be easily charged at home or at public charging stations with up to 22 kilowatts of alternating current. Moreover, some other added features, such as battery-friendly charging, increase the effectiveness of charging. And let's not forget that shorter charging periods are also a result of effective heat control. The battery is warmed or cooled as necessary while driving if the intelligent navigation with electric intelligence is engaged, allowing it to achieve the ideal temperature for quick charging at the charging station. Surprisingly, at a press of a button, the driver can change the Mercedes-AMG EQ53 driving characteristics to accommodate different driving circumstances or personal preferences. This is allowed by the 5 AMG Dynamic Select driving modes, which are Slippery, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and Individual. The range of driving modes is broad, ranging from extreme comfort to overt sportiness. AMG Dynamics, AMG Sound Experience, suspension settings, steering, drive and performance characteristics, and other significant factors are altered to fit the selected driving style. The Sport Plus driving option allows you to activate the full drive power or with kickdown. The AMG Energetic Select driving modes allow the driver to pre-select the fundamental suspension configuration as well. At the press of a button, the driving behavior may change from the most dynamic driving in Sport Plus mode to the smoothest glide in Comfort. Additionally, a separate button allows the tune to be changed in 3 stages, independently of the driving modes. Different derating and cooling strategies are automatically activated by the central drive control unit, depending on the driving mode. For example, in Sport and Sport Plus, the cooling system is activated earlier and its cooling capacity is increased to maintain delivered power for a longer period of time. And when it comes to the ESP off feature, it gives the driver the choice of even more enjoyable driving, for instance on closed courses. And by the way, note that the AMG EQS 53 is instantly distinguished from vehicles with combustion engines because of its one-bow lines and cab-forward design with a hatchback. Generous modeling of surfaces, fewer joints and smooth transitions all exhibit the design philosophy. Additionally, the external design adapts recognizable AMG characteristics for the all-electric era. The end result is a vehicle with a recognizable brand-specific look and the highest possible aerodynamic efficiency. The AMG-specific black panel grille with hot-stamped vertical struts in chrome and integrated Mercedes star and AMG writing distinguishes the front look. Nevertheless, the front bumper, which is painted the same color as the car, retains the distinctive design aesthetic. AMG elements that define the AMG look also dominate the interior. The AMG seats with unique graphics and the custom seat coverings in Artico man-made leather with microcut microfiber and red contrasting top stitching give the EQS 53 a dynamic feel. In addition, optional Napa leather seats upholstery with AMG-specific seat graphics is offered. Moreover, numerous characteristics further highlight the interior's particular design. Space grey Artico man-made leather with Neotex texture and red top stitching is used for the instrument panel and belt lines, while the black microcut microfiber with red top stitching covers the center panels of the doors and the transition from the center console to the dashboard. In addition to silver-colored aluminium paddles for adjusting various recuperation levels, it has a Napa leather AMG performance steering wheel with a flattened bottom portion perforated in the grip region and typical AMG steering wheel buttons. The car also comes with navigation with electric intelligence because it considers a variety of criteria while planning the quickest and most practical route, including charging stops, and responds quickly to various situations, such as traffic jams or a change in driving style. The technology considers all pertinent information while calculating, including topography, route, driving speed, and required heating and cooling. Interestingly, the EQS 53 uses electric intelligence to respond to the traffic conditions along the intended path dynamically. The car keeps track of energy demand changes, traffic jams and road closures. And by the way, guess what? The system takes information from the cloud, which it mixes with onboard data. The MBUX Hyperscreen is the interface of a new generation. It is a high-resolution, incredibly aesthetic, pleasing user interface shown throughout the whole width of the instrument panel, thanks to the optical coalescence of 3 screens under a single cover glass. The next MBUX generation depends on AI and learning technologies to provide more user-friendly functionality. These displays may be customized to meet your own tastes and provide you with the correct information at the right moment. The device may be used in various ways, including voice commands, the touchpad in the center console, and controls mounted on the steering wheel. Additionally, every E53 includes a Burmester radio, wireless charging, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto as standard features. And we are not yet done. It gets better. The ambient lighting's direct and indirect optical fibers create a distinctive, unhurried atmosphere, the sensation of being at home, even when traveling. The additional light level is intelligently networked with the driver assistance systems, allowing you to fully appreciate the Mercedes-AMG EQ's driving dynamics. At first appearance, the new Mercedes-AMG EQS commands the respected merits. With attention to even the tiniest details, its extended wheelbase, seamless transition to frameless doors, and level door handles exemplify the finest standards. Well, quite an impressive machine, right? Anyway, what do you think of the Mercedes EQS 53 AMG? That's all from this video. See you in the next one.